I love the thought of a car drifting apparently endlessly through space and perhaps being discovered by an alien race millions of years in the future. I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. The key test for an acronym is to ask whether it helps or hurts communication. To make an embarrassing admission, I like video games. That's what got me into software engineering when I was a kid. I wanted to make money so I could buy a better computer to play better video games, nothing like saving the world. There are some important differences between me and Tony Stark. Like I have 5 kids, so I spend more time going to Disneyland than parties. With artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. In all those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, it's like, yeah, he's sure he can control the demon. Didn't work out. The path to the CEO's office should not be through the CFO's office, and it should not be through the marketing department. It needs to be through engineering and design. Every 5,000th buyer of our boringly boring hat will get a free hat signed by the delivery guy. I nauseatingly pro-American I would have. Come here from any country, the U.S. is where great things are possible. Any product that needs a manual to work is broken. When Henry Ford made cheap, reliable cars, people said, nah, what's wrong with a horse? That was a huge bet he made, and it worked. I'm personally a moderate and a registered independent, so I'm not strongly Democratic or strongly Republican. We have a strict no-hole policy at Spasix, and we fire people that are, we give them a little bit of warning, but if they continue to be in a hole, then they're fired. Entrepreneurship is like eating glass and walking on hot coals at the same time. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. And we need things in life that are exciting and inspiring. It can't just be about solving some awful problem. There have to be reasons to get up in the morning. Ancient Greece had it all and then committed suicide. Nobody digs your grave better than yourself. There's nothing. I bought everything I want. I don't like yachts or anything, you know. I'm not a yacht person, and I've got pretty much the nicest plane I'd want to have. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. When I was in college, I wanted to be involved in things that would change the world. I think life on Earth must be about more than just solving problems. It's got to be something inspiring, even if it is vicarious. That's my lesson for taking a vacation. Vacation will kill you. I don't spend my time pontificating about high-concept things. I spend my time solving engineering and manufacturing problems. I think that's the single best piece of advice, constantly. Think about how you could be doing things better and questioning yourself. You need to live in a dome initially, but over time you could terraform Mars to look like Earth and eventually walk around outside without anything on. So it's a fixer-upper of a planet. Ultimately, the downfall of the Freemasons was giving away their stone-cutting services for nothing. If humanity doesn't land on Mars in my lifetime, I would be very disappointed. I would only call someone an idiot if people were mistakenly under the impression that the person was smart. I just want to retire before I go senile, because if I don't retire before I go senile, then I'll do more damage than good at that point. Patience is a virtue, and I'm learning patience. It's a tough lesson. If you had to buy a new plane every time you flew somewhere, it would be incredibly expensive. Engineering is the closest thing to magic that exists in the world. I would like to die on Mars, just not on impact. For my part, I will never give up, and I mean never.